Hi guys, welcome back to RRC and part 6 of the build of this Tamiya Volvo timber truck. You all know what it is by now, FH16 750. So guys, I finished off with the gearbox build, and I did say it was all about the gearbox. So really fitting this gearbox into the frame should have come under section C, but because I just wanted to concentrate on the gearbox itself, I skipped that. So in this video I'm going to be putting it into the frame. I mean, there's not much to do with that. There's the prop shaft to go in, there's a little link to make up, and then we fit it into the frame and secure it in, and then we move on to section E, which is the battery tray, fastening that onto the frame, and some of the little bits and pieces. But as we go on, oops, my little driver there. As we go on with this section, there's some painting involved, so it starts to get a little bit harder because of all the little painting and things you have to do. And section E goes on for quite a bit. It covers a lot of the build, to be honest with you, to do. But we'll get this bit done here, and then that bit, and then we'll see how we get on. So before we do that, let's get this little link made up. Again guys, I've mentioned it in other videos and probably in this one as well. The actual picture of the link here is actually to scale, so you can put your end connectors on and then just put it on that drawing, and then you'll know that you've got it exactly right. So that's always handy. One is up and one's down, so we'll just clean that bit of plastic off, guys, where it's come off the parts tree. And then get a rough idea of where you're up to. Put on your drawer, and that just needs to back off a bit, like so. And just lay it on the drawing there. Sorry guys, you can't see that, can you? Just lay it on the drawing, and then you know your link is as near as damn it. Okay, so that's done. The other thing you want to be doing is just put a bit of grease on the end of this prop shaft, drive shaft, however I'd like to describe it, and then just slot that into the coupler, and for now just leave it there. These gearboxes, when they're going in, they sort of go in on an angle, like so, and then just drop in. But before you screw them up, make sure you put that prop shaft in. So we can see it properly, guys. I'll just slide that in there. Okay, we'll lift them up now. Don't have to be super tight, guys. And then you've got your link. So that's your, hopefully you can see it. Get that wire out the way. It's your link on there. So this is our battery tray. And then we're now starting in bag E for this section. And we've got some brackets, lots of screws, more screws, more screws, and some metal brackets. So this is just the your body clip to go through, or bracket clip, as you would on anything. So not much to this, guys. So guys, you can also get the right length of your sponge tape from in the manual there, and you see it grayed out that block, 40mm. So you can just put your sponge on there, get your scissors, and away you go. There's two of them. For your battery to rest on. Simple as that, really. That is your battery tray done. So we'll just see what. So now we're mounting this onto the chassis itself. Looks like it goes underneath this battery tray. Excuse me. So we have to just flip that over. Actually, before I go jumping the gun, let's get all the little brackets on there. Okay guys, this piece doesn't go on yet because you must have to screw something to this battery carrier a bit further down in the manual, so that won't be going on just yet. So we'll put that there. So it's just us fixing this to the frame, and we'll get on with that. Just get them started first, guys, and then tighten them up for that. Okay, there's the battery tray fitted. And what I will get is the clip, stop this dropping open. Mind you, it's quite. Just put that on there. Like so. There you go, that's that on. Okay guys, so we've got the battery tray fitted. Now it's moving on now to making up the rear light cluster. So I have done some masking and painted this. I haven't sprayed it, I've just used a brush to paint that in, and sprayed these little covers for the wires. So in this now I'll be getting this off and then getting these lenses made up, and then I'll be putting the lights in to the back. So that's what we'll be doing. Right, let's get on with it. Not brilliant, but it's not too bad. Okay, I'll get the tape off this one, guys, get the putty out of there, and then we'll get you back on. Okay guys, we have to glue these little lenses in here. And I probably told you before, but when you're using Tamiya cement, or any cement, not just Tamiya's, you have to be really careful when you're applying this, because if it gets on the lens, it will ruin it. But just watch you don't get it on your fingers. Now once that goes off, we have this transfer to go on it, but you have to punch little holes in there. I have started it. So guys, I have put water underneath these transfers. And there's two little raised, really hard to see in this light. Tissue guys, and if you can see that. Once you've got it in position, just squish the water out from behind it. And it gives you that effect. Right, I'll get the other one done guys, I'll get you back on. Them stickers on there anyway for the light cluster. So they've now got to be glued in there, but for this you have to use rubber cement, which I use Gorilla Glue, but there are other brands available. Okay guys, that's the lens is glued on there. So guys, you'll see here that when you get to making these light clusters up, if you weren't using the MFC, you would just use this side and fasten them up as shown. But if you're putting a lighting system in, then you follow this one over here before you complete them when you put your LEDs in. Hopefully you can see that. Okay guys, that's the LEDs in that side. I will loom these up once it's all done. So get the other one on guys and I'll get you back on. Okay guys, that's the LEDs in both lights there. Excuse me, lighting clusters. I won't loom this just at the minute because I need to see where it sits on the truck, so I won't do that just yet. But that's them done. We've just got some brackets to fit to these. Okay guys, we'll just get these brackets on. Okay guys, there's one bracket on there to hold the lamps on, quite a substantial bracket. I'll get the other one done, I'll get you back on. That's the number plate there guys, go on. So that is the rear lights made up. Okay guys, that is it for this video. There's a lot to do in section E, so a lot to do in one video, but as I say, that's the lights made up, and the next video will carry on of section E. But once again, thank all of you for subscribing and watching the channel. Appreciate you all, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye for now.